It's historic, but not in a good way. Wildfires have scorched more than 120,000 acres across Texas this month, according to the Texas A&M Forest Service. One person has died, 150 structures have burned, entire communities have been evacuated. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, which spotted the fires from space, says they've been fueled by a favorable mix of warm temperatures, low humidity, and strong winds. But what about climate change? Is that making wildfires worse? For answers, I'm looking at studies from the National Center for Atmospheric Research and Texas A&M University, plus talking to Dr. Mark Cochran, a wildfire expert at the University of Maryland Center for Environmental Science.
Is climate change making wildfires worse in the United States?
Yes. Climate changes that we are experiencing are quite demonstrably making wildfires worse and harder to control.
Okay, but how? Let's start with the fact that humans burn coal and other carbon-based fuels. That sends massive amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. And carbon dioxide is really good at trapping in heat. This line shows more and more carbon in the atmosphere over the last 140 years. And this is global average temperature. In 2020, the average temperature was 2.14 degrees Fahrenheit warmer since the time when we first started burning coal. This research paper from scientists at the National Center for Atmospheric Research finds because of that warming, there is a drift of the Southwest climate into a drier state. Dr. Cochran says that drier state helps dry out vegetation, making it easier to burn.
And so that, more often we're going to have these conditions where those fuels are so dry that the fire behavior will be much more explosive.
And it's only going to get drier. The Texas state climatologist at Texas A&M projects drier conditions during the latter half of the 21st century than even the most arid centuries of the last 1,000 years that included mega droughts. Cochran says the only sustainable solution is to adapt the way we live with, manage, and fight fire.
Can't do it overnight. We can't change everything all at once. But we have to learn to live with this fire more and more because as we're seeing, we can't put them out anymore.
So is climate change making wildfires worse? The answer is yes. And nowhere is that more clear in the town literally called Carbon, where almost 90 structures have been burnt to the ground by wildfires. I'm David Schechter reporting.
And if you have something like this you'd like our team to look into, just send them a message. You can find them on Facebook or Twitter or send an email at verify@whas11.com.